Okay, so I guess it's not charmed. It just can't see anyone? Or yeah. Very strange spell. Because that's the only thing that actually makes any sense to me. As far as an effect for that spell goes. Yeah. And then, again, at the end of its turn, it can make a Oh wait, no, never mind. It doesn't end until he dies. Not the elk, the other guy, or is incapacitated in some way.
Okay.
Is the server up?
Yeah.
There it is.
Yep.
For some reason, it wasn't showing up, but it is.
Uh-oh. Liam, still awake?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Just wondering, because...
Yeah. Yeah. Still awake.
It's good to know.
Yeah. Connect to the server.
Yeah, I was having trouble finding it in the list. I don't know why. But it's bad.
I just always filter by my friends' games.
It yelled at me that username.
Ah.
Takes a minute for the server to catch up.
It's a very large box you got there, sir.
Why, thank you, sir.
That is a rather large box.
It's a fresh wave of orcs. You're all
Quite
going to join
stressful.
Thistle.
Good.
Thistle's bee heaven right now.
I don't think I'm going to be heaven.
No. You're going to Eldritch Hill.
That's why
The-
you
the-
should have
The
converted.
far realms. No, I want to be there.
I don't know. I'd rather hang out with bees and eat honey stuff.
I'd much rather hang out with the great ones.
Alright, so we're all here?
Yeah.
I wonder if I get 72 virgins, bee heaven.
You get 72 gallons of honey.
Oh, well.
You get a nice firm whoop ass from Kamadu for being sexist.
You ever been slapped by 4 arms?
Possibly.
Bubble boy. Yeah. And the war chief again lets out just a hearty laugh. And as he does so, well, I should say, as he laughs heartily, and I mean it echoes through the whole stronghold. Everybody can hear it, even though you're not necessarily focused on him. However, you do hear it cut short.
Oh. Hello?
We're still here.
I was disconnected. War chief.
Oops.
Oh, what?
Looks
What?
like he's dead.
What happened? You guys didn't hear?
No.
Damn it.
What?
He was cut short. That's all we heard.
Yeah.
Well, that's accurate.
That's what they do.
roll a save. Not a save. Perception check.
Can I perceive from beyond the grave?
Nah.
Oh my god, can I make a deal with death?
So that's a 20, not natural.
Well,
Listen, Hans has made a deal with death before. If you convince Scott well enough.
If he'd play a game of cards or something. Beat death in a game, right?
Yeah.
Don't play him at just a coin throw. It's not good.
Noted.
Oh boy.
Doesn't end up well.
So yeah, perception checks. Everyone who's not
I
deceased.
got
12.
one.
I had an 8.
I'm gonna roll for fun.
So Val notices first. Everyone eventually notices because what happens next is just totally insane. A large group of very shinily armored dragonborn do what is effectively ninja flips over the wall.
Oh my god.
Sort of landing hero style on the ground. One of which landed on the back of the war chief, beheading him mid-lap.
You would have come like 10 minutes earlier.
Not even 10 minutes earlier, like 27 seconds or something.
My crystal that glows whenever we're gonna meet a new party member is glowing right now. It was a gift from Declan.
That darn Declan.
It's tied into my long hair.
Yeah.
I have an Obi-Wan braid now with that crystal at the end of it.
All of the Dragonborn who have ninja flipped over the walls and have begun just slaughtering the orcs sort of brutally. They're all sort of wearing like black and yellow or gold.
Put your magic away.
Did Balthasar send for reinforcements?
Padding. I can't think of the name of the Under Armour padding. But yeah, it's black and yellow. But they're all carrying a shield. Each of them has their own like special weapons, but they're all carrying shields, and the shields have sort of the outline of a dragon in gold, breathing or like with a gold diamond kind of coming out of their mouths.
Do any of us recognize the symbol on their shields?
Do a history check.
Is it the Golden Dawn?
I'm assuming that's the symbol for the dragon phalanx, but 20.
Yeah, it is. Totally. Exactly that, which you've spoken of previously.
Okay. It's the dragon phalanx. Huzzah!
What's that?
I thought they were just.
Apparently not. Because there's a whole band of them right there.
Yeah, I thought that too.
Whoa, all the orcs are suddenly dead.
Val would know who they were.
Would I?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The only one who maybe wouldn't know would be Ulfgar.
Right.
I think that he probably would have been explained it by now.
Yeah, it seems like probably
That
someone
one's
would have told him.
been-
But
It's the dragon phalanx.
yeah.
And they just come in and clean house, basically?
Pretty much. Yeah. They swooped in from like all sides, ninja flipping, and a combination of furious sword blows and breath weapons took the orcs out in a right hurry.
Not to be outdone, Gabriel is going to do a front flip off the wall and then feather fall himself to land gracefully.
I'm going to attempt to flip off the wall and then die.
I will also feather fall Val.
But it's more like feather fall. I float to my stomach.
Feather fall belly flop.
Yeah,
A feather flop.
Oh,
it's
that's fun.
Hermione style. Hey, what's up, you guys? We did this cool stuff before you got here, so see that?
Do any of the Dragonborn seem to be like? Do they seem to have a leader, or are they all just kind of?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they absolutely do. And the leadery dude has a golden helmet. And I think at least one of you understands Draconic.
I do.
Yeah, you hear him sort of growl an order in Draconic to basically like guard you guys. And you're very promptly surrounded by Dragon Phalanx, who still have their swords drawn, well, weapons drawn, and all are giving you sort of a mean look.
You guys gotta go. Medic! Our friend's been horribly injured. Is there a medic?
Dead.
I think effectively Thistle had been beheaded.
Literally dead, Ulfgar. His head is right here.
Medic!
However,
It can be reattached, right? Mending works.
No, we've already discussed this.
a lady dragonborn kind of inspects his dead body.
Can you save him, Doc?
If my internet would.
Does she only speak Draconic?
No. Yeah, she's crouching down, looking at him, just. I'm afraid your friend is gone.
Oh. Well,
He was kind of a dick anyway.
yeah, I mean, total asshole. He deserved it. You didn't hear me say that?
I go, mind if I search the body? Yeah, something of a friend of ours.
You like throw him over your shoulder and you're like searching around.
It's not my
I
place.
think that can wait until after we find the boy.
Just unceremoniously digging through his armor.
Yes.
Yeah, also,
That's why we're here. We're here for Aaron.
can you tell your boys to stop giving us dirty looks? It's uncomfortable.
But we're here for it too.
Oh, good. If you'll excuse me.
I assume that since you all are ex-Dragon Phalanx, you're not here for nefarious purposes.
One of the dragonborn nearest to you sort of looks at you very sternly and says, "There's no such thing as an ex-Dragon Phalanx."
Yes, we've always been here.
Right. Well, regardless, I'm assuming you're not here to kill the boy.
No, of course not. We're here to rescue him.
Well, then we're on the same side.
That's good to hear.
So,
I have so many questions. That can wait.
Yeah, sorry. While you guys are having that conversation, you can hear kind of a hubbub across the clearing. And two of the Dragon Phalanx are breaking open sort of a cellar door. And as they successfully do so, a kind of thin, pale, blonde-haired boy emerges. Sort of a stern look on his face, and he sort of squints at everyone, and looks at the dragon phalanx and says, "Well, you're not his men." And he goes, "But it took you long enough."
All right, we can throw your ass back in there. Doesn't matter.
Adeline rushes up to him like, "Oh, Aaron, we found you. I'm sorry we would have come sooner, but we couldn't find you." She's like fussing over him. "Oh, you poor thing."
He's like swatting away your hands and sort of pushing at you at your waist, like get away, get back. Give
I'm
me
not
some
even
space.
like, I'm not even perturbed by that.
The teacup.
This
What?
little shit.
Didn't you find like a handkerchief and you didn't end up getting the teacup?
I thought we still bought the teacup.
I can't recall. Did you?
We gave it to Snaps, and he took off with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
so
was
Snaps
gonna
has-
copy.
The dragonborn with the golden helmet kind of frowns and sort of shakes his head at the boy, and turns his attention to the party, and kind of walks over, and he sort of just looks at you each in turn, while asking, "How did you know where he was?"
Wild guess.
No, you can tell us, please. We owe you so much.
I legitimately don't know.
Well, we know because
I'm gonna pull out the handkerchief. As a character sheet. We scried using this. I believe it's. He's now the Duke. The young
He's
Duke's
Baron.
Baron?
handkerchief. Baron. Yeah, there we go. Baron.
New
His
Baron.
handkerchief.
He kind of grabs it from you, and he says, "Yes, we tried that as well. So again, how did you know where he was?"
We scried.
But we tried that too, and
But-
it didn't work.
Okay, but we did it successfully. So
Well, then you don't have very good wizards, do you?
His frown kind of deepens, and
I'm gonna kind of point to the emblem on my armor.
he
For Brep.
kind of looks at it and he kneels down in front of you and sort of squints at it and kind of rubs it with a finger, and he stands up and he says, "You slayed the Gorgons?"
Mm-hmm.
And then some. Yeah.
My.
I didn't. I just got here.
He kind of scratches his chin, and he points to Aaron and he goes, "And what did you want with the boy?"
To restore him to his rightful place and maybe dethrone the regent from his seat of power.
I think we can do more than that.
Abscond, something to that effect, yeah.
Yeah, good story.
If our little cleric companion was here, we probably would have strung him up and ripped out his guts, strewn them about the countryside. But
I must meet this cleric.
He
I feel much the same way.
he kind of inches his chin again, and he looks at Aaron, and then he looks at Edeline, and then he looks at you guys, and he kind of narrows his eyes, and then he shrugs, and he turns to Edeline and he says, "You still have your orders, but this might work out better. It's hard to spare anyone just for this, so why don't you take them instead?" And he kind of gestures at the party.
Excuse me, take us?
Yes, sir. I am honored.
While all of this is going on, I want to point out Ulfgar's got his axe like embedded in the orc's like skull and kind of like leaning on it.
Yeah.
So suave.
Yeah. Occasionally making it a little deeper, but
Gabriel's just inspecting his violin, making sure it isn't damaged.
Val, did you say that out loud?
Yeah, what does take us mean?
He turns to face you, and he like walks up close, and he says, "Make no mistake, we saved your lives today. If not for us, you would have met a fate much worse than the boy."
Okay, if not for us, you wouldn't have found the boy.
That remains to be seen. But our goals coincide well enough that Adeline will accompany you, and you can carry out what you planned on. And he kind of squints at you, and then walks away.
Sort of say a draconic word or two under my breath.
And what do you say? 'Cause I heard it.
Just something
Are you insulting my captain?
not insulting. Just vague cusses.
strongly opinionated.
My.
Yeah, he ignores them, and he shouts at the other men in Draconic, and tells them to clean up and move out. They basically just to hurry up, and he turns to Adeline and nods, and sort of walks off to talk to someone else.
Okay. I would have done some whatever the salute is. I've done that. I don't know.
Yeah.
If it's
It's a salute,
right.
like very militaristic.
Little puff of smoke with it.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Puff of cold air in my case.
Puff of frosty steam.
So, Adeline, was it?
Yes, I am Edeline Frostfang.
What do I notice from her, like, attire? Like,
Describe her.
yeah.
There you go.
Picture ever
What's she look like? I'm sorry.
She.
You can. Yeah, there is a.
Probably. You probably are reminded a lot of Balasar. She's so scales.
Drunk?
She's not drunk. And the way the scales. Okay. She's not drunk. She walks very proudly and coherently. She's dressed the same way as the other dragon phalanx. She's tall and kind of broad and she has a halberd. It looks like a spear with an axe head on.
she a fighter?
She looks to be. She's got her shield and big old arm, so
Her scales
Right.
metallic.
they are silver. I would say yes.
All right.
And you think she may be smiling. It's a little hard to tell with Dragonborn.
A lot
Yeah.
of teeth.
A lot of
I'd
teeth,
say.
yeah. Yeah. She's still kind of fussing over Aaron a little bit, despite pushing her away.
While all this is going on, I'm going to start playing my violin, and I'm going to cast Prayer of Healing and heal up Val, Wolfgar, and I, because I think we're the only ones that have taken damage out of the group.
I
I-
didn't take anything.
You guys haven't taken any damage? I'm the only one?
Yep.
And,
Well, never mind. I'm not going to do that.
I mean,
Ouch.
did Adeline take any damage doing that cool, sweet backflip?
Probably not. No.
Landed on her face.
Hey, the flip, if you were watching, probably reminded you of Balasar too.
Yeah.
Those of you that saw that,
But the
Wolfgar?
patron.
It
Oh.
was very campy, like the original Mortal Kombat movie. They're all doing flips with their hands on their knees in like perfect form.
In that case, I'm going to take 10 minutes to summon a new Edgar, because I forgot that that's a ritual spell.
Okay.
I'm still going to play my violin while I do it, because I want to be cool and edgy like that.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's my arcane focus, so it makes sense.
Okay.
Definitely.
I'm gonna search Thistle's body
Oh my. Okay.
Okay.
and back this.
Yeah, he's got
That's gonna be an awkward letter.
just the handkerchief, and he does have an unfinished love letter he was writing to her. It contains like a lot of like boasting about like all the stuff he's done and how lucky she is that he even gives her any attention at all. There's a lot of negging in there. You can use your imagination.
Unfolds the handkerchief, and it turns out to actually be a pair of underpants.
Oh shit.
There's no.
No, not. No. Gidget.
Let's not go any further.
Gidget safeguarded that stuff.
I would hope.
I'm gonna go search the War Chief
Yeah.
after I get done summoning Edgar, that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
He has
Um.
probably a carrot for Gilderoy or something. Oh, poor
The
Gilderoy.
War Chief?
No.
Was Gilderoy summoned with Fine Steed, or was he just a thing that Thistle had?
He's an actual animal, as far as I'm aware.
I'll adopt him.
Okay.
Either that or
I'll,
farewell.
I'll take that sacrifice.
Gilderoy's a good boy.
I think
Yeah.
Ulfgar needs an animal.
Yeah, I think it would probably fit Ulfgar a little better. Anyway, given how
There you go.
short Ulfgar is.
Yeah, he is small.
We need another DB goat sound.
Oh, jeez.
That's the sound of him mourning his.
Oh, do a sad one.
I'm gonna take Ray aside and go. Alright,
Oh no.
Oh,
Thistle is no longer with us. He said you were a good mount. You can hang out with us if you want. Otherwise, you probably know the way back to Shrine of Kamadu. You take this stuff with you. I'll write a letter to explain his death if you want. I mean,
inquisitive bleat.
Oh, Best death ever.
Yeah, and then I'll give him a pull of the gin.
Jeez. He kind of tipsily walks away.
Don't go too far.
Yeah, you wanted to search the war chief.
Yep.
The armor that he was wearing previously has already been stripped off of him by the dragon phalanx, and is now smoldering in a fire.
I see.
One of them sees you sort of looking at it forlorn, and he kind of spits on the fire, and he says it was evil.
Right. I guess I'll go and check out the two mages, Mr. Mom and Grunky, see if they had anything on them, or did the dragons burn that too?
Well, they didn't burn anything on them, because they didn't appear to have magical armor.
See what that arm was all about.
Yeah,
Right? His armor counterspelled me.
sure did.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had collectively about 45 gold.
Dudes.
One of them had a ruby bracelet.
Dibbaloo.
And the other one had a bag full of ears.
A bag full, like, human ears?
Just ears. Various things.
Just general ears.
Couple of human ears, couple of pig ears. There was a couple
elf
goblin
ear, too.
ears. Yeah, there was a dwarf ear. Some halflings. At the very, very bottom was a single toe. Big toe.
No half-elf ears, though.
Not that we're aware of.
Alright. Well, I will leave the bag of ears.
Sure, could be a nice snack.
I take it the
For
dwarf
whom?
beard that was the plume off the helmet is gone too.
Yeah.
Burned up.
It was burnt. One of the phalanx members though, walks up to Ulfgar, I guess, and he kind of sets down in front of him a chest, and he says, "Captain ordered us to give you a cut."
Ah, yes. Take it to our treasurer.
And then he left. He walked away.
Thank you, Captain, for me.
He's good.
I guess I'll crack open.
Yeah, as you put your hand on the chest, it sticks to no.
Oh no.
Hey, he just walked that thing over here.
Yeah, he did. Inside of it is
Michael.
another chest, and that chest, no.
It's full of socks in Michael's skull.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Wow, that
Just
took a
straight
turn in
up
a hurry.
Gull.
Alright. Now I know how you feel about my characters.
Well, to be fair, Michael was a bit of a dick, but
What?
I love Michael.
What do you mean he was a bit of a
Cannot
Okay,
even
I'm
deny
sorry.
it.
Sorry I brought it up. Continue.
yeah. Inside is 1,500 gold.
Damn.
And a small bag of pearls. And a gold candlestick holder.
We accept parcels.
What's Aaron doing?
He's sort of standing kind of away from everyone, glaring, just glaring at everyone collectively.
Right.
I used thaumaturgy to make little spooky noises right next to Google.
He kind of swats at them and moves away, looking, before going right back to glaring at everyone. It's really more of a glower.
I glare at Val.
Oh,
How
whatever.
old is he?
He's about 12.
Oh.
Yep, that little shit age.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Everyone. Well, no, not everyone. Ulfgar, I guess. And let me think. No, Ulfgar. Ulfgar only, I think, actually. Yeah. Make a perception check.
I borrow one of your good dice.
What am I?
Well, you've been rolling better than me.
I rolled
Yeah,
a
you
nat
can have
20.
you can have the magical green die.
Well, I'll go with what I rolled on mine.
Good
The
call, because it
perception?
had rolled a 6 last. Yeah.
Well, that would have been better because I rolled a 4.
Wow.
See.
Oh
Oh
can
man.
I use my inspiration?
Yeah. Of course you can.
That'll- That's 10.
What?
Can I
Doesn't
use my
inspiration just let you re-roll the dice?
I was
Or did
told
it-
I get a D8 to add to my score.
What?
You can use it on one roll after the 10 minutes that I used that bonus action.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I could probably use that DM inspiration that I had from earlier.
Yeah, if you use that lets you re-roll the. Yeah. I thought that was what we were talking about.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
that's a 7.
Yeah. Boy,
Dice. Goodbye.
there's something about Aaron that man, you just can't put your finger on it.
He was shooing people away. Touch him.
I'm gonna approach Aaron
Uh-huh.
and then I'm gonna give a little bow and say, "My Baron."
What do you
Um,
want?
Well,
Who are you even?
it's a pleasure to meet you, sir. My name is Gabriel Fletcher. I'm a bard here in your barony, and as such, it would be a great honor if you would allow me to play a song for you.
He kind of pauses for a second, and he's like, "My, okay."
All right. I'm going to pull out my violin, and I'm gonna give a stunning rendition of Jenny's Got a Wand of Magic Missiles.
Yeah. As you do, he's got a grin on his face, but it's not like a happy grin.
Or like
What? What do you mean?
this.
Creepy little shit grin.
Like almost maybe like a mischievous grin. Like, man, what was that movie? Problem Child? Problem Child. Man, I bet nobody's seen that too.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
John
like a long
Ritter?
time ago. Remember it much.
Dennis the Menace? Dennis the Menace smile. Surely everyone's seen Dennis the Menace.
Yeah.
Can I put on the wireframe glasses that I have and take another look?
Wire frame glasses.
It's something you gave us.
When did I give you those?
I don't know.
I don't remember that.
I don't
let's
know what
see,
you're talking
it's
about.
also with the Book of Dwarvish Fairy Tales.
I don't
And
remember that either.
it is when we took out the assassin, the Dwarvish
Oh.
assassin.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. It was like
Yeah.
on his nightstand or something like that.
Fancy noble costume is the other thing I have written down next to it. So,
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and put those glasses on.
am I able to see clearer now about what's pestering me about Aaron?
Quite the contrary, everything's a little bit more blurry.
Not the right prescription.
Yeah, you are now wearing reading glasses.
I'm
I'm gonna
gonna
finish
walk-
my
I'm gonna
song
walk
with a
up there.
flourish and a deep bow.
gonna
Say
walk
thank
up
you.
really
I
close to
clap.
Aaron then, and
Okay.
just use those magnifying reading glasses to like give him a once over. Like, well, like
He
uncomfortably close.
Yeah, I
He-
kind of step forward and
he kind of leans in closer to you and then just lets out just a deep belly laugh. And sort of like you even see like a tear roll down. He's laughing so hard. And he kind of reaches up and he tugs on your beard and he goes, "Why is it blue?"
What a little shit.
So the dragon phalanx would have a problem if I dumped 3 bottles of poison into him, right?
yeah,
What?
I would be forced to push you away.
Oh,
Yeah,
Alright.
I think
Give the Baron
probably.
some space.
I'll grumble and I'm gonna say in dwarf. You don't understand dwarf, do you?
He
No.
he looks at you and he goes, of course not. Why would I need to learn that language?"
I said it in dwarf though.
Oh, you said that in
I
dwarf?
said that in
Oh.
dwarf.
Oh, okay. Then he just looks at you, and
What?
and then he looks at Adeline, and then he looks back at you.
Yeah, I frown at Ulfgar. What did you say to him?
I just asked a question, and now I'm gonna walk away grumbling in dwarfish, tugging on my beard. Who does he think he is?
Please
I'm
excuse my companion, my Baron.
I'm gonna squint at him and minor illusion some flies in front of his face.
Jesus. Yeah, he swats at the flies that his hand passes through, and then glowers at you. As you giggle like an old cartoon character.
Fucking around with this kid is hilarious.
Muttley?
worth it.
Muttley.
Um,
From Wacky Races?
got a half a bag of glitter. You just
Not arts and crafts aids.
We just do the most childish shit to him. Like, ah!
Everyone's
I
12.
don't want to have to tax the rest of the party. Like,
oh,
I'm trying to be cordial.
yeah, you are.
Whatever,
I'm
just
definitely glaring at Val and Arvit.
I walk over and I put my hand on his shoulder. Hey, kid.
Oh,
He like jerks away and just glares at you and says, "Don't touch me."
I managed to make contact, right?
Yeah.
So, magical disguises.
There are none. He's a 12-year-old boy.
Okay. That's all
And
I
he's-
wanted to know. So,
He's absolutely disgusted that you touched him.
why
I'm
are you
gonna,
just...
peasants.
You're the
I'm gonna
one
step
covered...
forward and pull Val back and say, "Hands off the Baron." And then I'm gonna give Val like a little wink.
Yeah. Aaron doesn't see the wink, but but you hear from behind you him kind of mumble brown noser.
Alright then. I will give one last bow to the Baron and guide Val away from him. And
I've seen things that would make your toes crumple up, you little shit. Take you
Watch
around.
your tongue, sir.
He looks at Adeline and then the rest of the party, and he goes, "When are we going home?"
This little
Soon, I
fucker.
hope, after a rest.
This place stinks. Literally smells bad. It smells like burning leather and orc. Can we leave?
It's rubbed off on you.
Poor boy. You're so brave.
I wonder what will become of this this fortress.
I really don't know. It's not
Could
really
make a good headquarters for an adventuring party.
Yeah, it's true.
You can go carve your name in what's left of the door. Just go claim it. So Miss Frostfang, what is your mission that we are now accompanying you on?
Well, to bring Aaron home.
Oh,
That's what I've been working at for a long time, or I hope to.
well then, is everyone good on health? Everything else?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, shall we get on the road
Uh,
then?
No, not
No.
everyone's good on health. Thistle's dead, Ulfgar.
Yeah.
Are you?
Very true.
He was
Well,
your
we'll-
friend, yes? Are you going to?
Yeah,
do
we'll go bury him. Not in the orc fortress though.
somewhere cleaner, I imagine.
I'll throw.
Throw like just throw him over the wall.
Much? No. I don't remember how much the bag can hold. Can I fit Thistle in the bag of holding or the haversack?
Um,
You need a body bag.
yeah, probably. I mean, you don't have to worry about him dying. So
I'll pull out a tarp and wrap him in a tarp and then cram him into the bag of Eddie haversack.
yeah, all of
You lose them.
the remaining dragon phalanx just stare at you doing this.
Yeah,
Like-
I'm kind of staring too.
Aaron is sort of disinterested.
Yeah.
So, do I know who I'd have to talk to get information on using this keep as our headquarters?
Just take it.
Probably the Baron who we're escorting back home.
Or maybe when we get home. I'm sure there's a council.
Yeah,
We
it would probably be one of the people there.
have to deal with the paperwork probably.
Red tape.
Yeah, I see the orcs went through a lot of red tape.
Well, they've had it a while.
Yeah.
They were
I
grandfathered in.
mean, I imagine if I had the Baron saying that I could use it, that might just make things real easy.
Maybe.
Okay, so you are a kiss ass.
Don't try anything funny. Your friends in line. I don't want to use force against you, or because of you, we were able to get him back.
How
I'm,
did you guys find him? If I may ask. Well, we know how we came across his location, but
Well, it sounds like we were doing something similar, but I'm not a magic user myself. I don't really understand it, but there was some kind of barrier, and they couldn't find him. And then one day it was broken, and we could find him again. I
That
did
Interesting.
That must have been Bildar.
Bildar.
A friend of ours.
A wizard, then.
Yeah.
Right? He did some crazy magic shit.
Yes. Be powerful to have broken that for us. I'd like to thank him too, if we come across him.
We can stop by and see him on our way to the capital.
You hear Aaron speak up behind you. No, I want to go home now.
Mm.
We do need to get him home. Poor thing.
It's on the
Suffering.
way.
I
Well,
don't care.
We will go as fast as we can.
if I may ask, my Baron, what exactly do you intend to do once you get to the capital? It's currently occupied by your regent and many, many of his loyal guards.
Who's been amassing an army?
A regent. What do you mean, a regent?
The man who took over your barony after your father was killed.
Killed?
I am going to pull out the giant stack of paperwork. His name is Darius. You're educated, correct? I'm gonna kind of shove the stack of papers into his chest.
You don't.
Gently. I mean, gently.
This is not the time for that. Here, Aaron. I'm so sorry. Your poor father. He was murdered.
By these orcs. I'm gonna
Yes.
point around.
He puts on kind of a sour face, and he pokes Adeline, and he goes, "And where were you?"
I asked myself the same question. We were disbanded, so I wasn't permitted to guard him. I would have if I could have.
Useless. And he kind of storms off. And
Well,
we
that
lost
still doesn't
him.
answer the question of what he plans to do when he gets there.
He's a boy. Give him time.
Well, right now he's insisting on marching to his death, and you all seem to happily want to oblige.
Look at where he was. He was held here. He was a prisoner.
But he was alive.
And what he'll find in the capital is 100 times worse than anything he was subjected to here.
Hello.
He just
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
You can understand. He's not a soldier. He just.
Which is exactly why he shouldn't be going to the capital.
Well, I didn't say we had to go straight there.
He did.
Yes.
And you seem to follow his orders, every one, to the T.
Well, following orders is what I do.
Ooh, we question authority up in here.
Do you follow orders even when you know that it will lead to directly to the result of the Baron of this whole area walking into his death?
It's complicated because I understand he's a child.
What are your orders when it comes to Aaron? Are they to keep him alive?
Protect him, yes.
Well, we'll protect him. And that includes from himself, does it not?
I suppose.
Is he right here? Like with us?
He
stormed off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In a corner, pouting.
I understand he's a difficult child.
He's a little shit.
Please, sir, don't use those
It's just like with all royalty. Their little shit ages from 6 to like 30.
Well, he was born into it. His father was very different.
Just because you're born into it doesn't excuse
No.
your behavior.
I'm also nobility. I understand.
Well,
But
What
I
a fantastic place to end.
yeah.
Um,
Questioning me.
everyone but Thistle gets 1800 experience.
Thank you. I try. I I have less HP than that's funny. God.
And that was 1,500 gold. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Oh.
Oh crap. What was the XP again? I'm sorry.
18? How close, Ulfgar, are you to level 7?
Earthquake.
I assume you and Val would be pretty close.
Yeah, we're at
18,000.
22.
How far away?
Oh, we are over 600.
Ah,
640 over.
congrats.
We are?
Yes, sir. 1,800 at 32,640.
and Gabriel is
Sorry,
about 35.
23,640.
Yeah, Jesus.
Uh,
Oh,
well, congratulations.
thank you. Survived.
Yay.
Hey,
Yeah.
so we're level 7.
You guys are.
Sweet.
Yep. Me and Gabriel got a little bit to go. That's okay.
He'll catch up quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Save.
I wonder how that affects encounters.
That's interesting.
What is?
That's gonna be interesting. How it affects encounters. That
Yeah,
Um,
they're gonna be even tougher than they were already.
Yay.
I mean, we could always go with the "you're only as strong as your weakest link" mentality and just keep it the same.
You guys can take on a treant now.
Hey.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, only
awesome.
one, but
I
you
mean,
know.
Ulfgar and Valken. Gabriel probably wouldn't fare so well.
I'll probably be fine.
2 vampire spawn. 6 ankegs.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I gotta find a reason for Edeline Keg. I will find one.
4 werewolves.
Ooh. Here we go.
Wow, really?
According to my thing, yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be great. So many gelatinous cubes. 2 werebears.
Werebears. Hey.
That's not so bad. They're mostly friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not evil like werewolves.
Bad dogs are made, not born.
Yeah, I guess I'll stick with fighter.
Yeah?
I've been thinking about taking a barbarian just so I can rage and half damage.
Damn. I mean,
Because, you know, that's exactly what Ulfgar needs. Half damage and more damage.
yeah.
Well, I don't think I get that much. I don't. The boon from taking barbarian would do much for.
Probably not, really. You'd probably have to take, like, a couple levels in it.
Yeah, because the reckless attack is level 2.
Mm-hmm. Lots of fun.
Yeah?
Oh, I
Definitely.
miss being a barbarian.
Do I roll for
Nope. Never roll. I always just take 5.
It's 6.
Fighters are a D10, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just take the 6. The way that I've been rolling dice tonight.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go lay down.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, later, guys. Or, well, DB.
thanks, that was fun.
Yeah. Oh man, I didn't think I'd have this long. I'm glad I gave him a personality because I wasn't really going to, really, but
So
Wait,
he
you
was
want-
designed to be cannon fodder.
yes.
Were you deceived?
I was quite well, a little bit surprised at how fast a new character was here.
Yeah. I could have let it drone on a little bit longer, but
You saw us dying.
yeah.
The picking the fight with the war chief kind of a signal that it was a throwaway character, but I was like, he's just kind of been that kind of guy to,
Yeah.
yeah.
It fit his character, yeah. I took no healing spells well, there's aid, but that's not.
Jesus.
No, I tried to refuse a health potion. I don't even know if I ever put that
Oh.
on my sheet.
Yeah, do I get my health potion back then?
Take it back.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, you get
So
it.
he did have a death wish.
yes, he did.
Well, he wanted to do great things and survive it, but I mean, he's pretty tight with his goddess. He thinks anyway. I don't think he broke any vows. I mean, being a little sexist doesn't break a vow.
Nah.
Honesty is one of his vows. He was
Gets a
honest.
smack.
There's a little subterfuge to steal a handkerchief, but
I guess that came about later. I didn't plan that.
A little weird.
I don't think that act would be worthy of losing anything over though.
Okay.
He didn't kill a bound prisoner, so
No.
Damn.
in a fit of blind rage. But yeah, pretty good.
Sweeping attack.
Oh.
There you go, Sky.
Fun.
Yeah, there's more damage to more enemies on a strike.
How
Yeah, I gotta look at
fantastic.
Yeah.
almost 7 more bucks.
I'm a fighter too, but I specifically try to do different stuff. That's why I got like a halberd, so I can do like polearm master crap. So different fighting.
What
I'm a banneret.
oh, is that one of the new things?
It's in the Excel sheet, so it's
Yeah,
think
but
it's
they
from
keep
the
that up
store.
to date. So
I think that
Sword Coast
includes
Adventures guide.
follow stuff, maybe?
because
I can't remember.
in the
Let me
book
look at
it's
it.
champion, battle master, and Eldridge Knight.
Yeah, and I got
Banneret
one
is
that's-
probably yeah.
it's from one of the other books, but it's in the Excel sheets.
Yeah, it's legal. I'm fine with it.
It's not from Xanathar's.
No.
Stuff has been around for a while.
No, if it was DB's character, it would be from Xanathar's. And then it would be coupled with something else that is completely and totally different, but potentially tactically superior. Oh, DB.
I just don't put that much thought into characters.
I'm more interested in like the personality and stuff like
Yeah,
that. And
and story.
I mean,
Right.
I
I
still care
usually
about this
try to
stuff, too.
build for a character that'll be fun to
I know.
play, not necessarily the most powerful.
And I'll end
Yeah.
the stream there. Good night, guys.
Oh,
Night,
yeah.
DB.
Good night, everybody.
Oh yeah, I got great weapon fighting.
Oh,